Hi and welcome to Spiritual Link, the podcast. A podcast about how developing spiritual well-being can help you in your daily life and how that can enhance your confidence in who you are and what you are. The podcast is hosted by Ines and Tor. Ines is a development medium with over 30 years of experience in the field, and Tor has been her apprentice since 2013. In this episode, we guide you through a regression, taking you back to a past life. You can support us by sharing the episode on your social media channels, subscribing to our podcast, and leaving a review. And remember, you can always find us on Spiritual Link Co. on Instagram. Hey Ines, how are you?
Hello, Thor, and how are you too?
I'm feeling much better this week. I was feeling a bit down last week, but this week, for some reason, energy is back up, mood is back up. Feels good.
Good. Did you know what you did to change that? That we can all take a slice of that advice?
Well, I think like last weekend I just rested, right? And I think that helped me to recover because I felt like I had this tiredness which I was unable to shake. But then last weekend I just rested for the most
Yes.
bit, and I think that helped me to shake that tiredness, basically.
Yeah.
I think.
Because you're also very disciplined about, say, what you eat. You try to eat healthily, don't you?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, right? I do all the sleeping, I do all the eating, I do all the
Yes,
exercise, I drink all
exactly.
the water, I take the vitamins,
And you do the meditation. That's right.
do all
Yeah.
the things.
Yeah.
So sometimes I suppose I just get a bit surprised when I do get tired, but I suppose the exercise and the work is pretty hard. So
Yeah.
that's probably why.
Excellent. Okay, no, that's good. Now I feel a little marginally tetchy, and I've been trying to find out why. I know everything isn't from all of us, of course, is everything's in limbo. We don't know what's going
Mm,
to happen. A lockdown, no lockdown, maybe a lockdown, but whatever it does or doesn't happen, it's still tough. It's still
yeah.
very, very tough. And I know I've been trying very hard to concentrate on sending healing positive thoughts. Healing to me at this point means just strength to get on with life.
Yeah.
That somewhere along the line we can see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
All of us, regardless of what work we do or don't do or can't do or want to do, it's just not easy.
Yeah, no, it isn't. I mean, and all this uncertainty, and I mean, tomorrow the furlough scheme comes to an end. I mean,
Yes,
it's going to be a very different 6 months to the past 6 months that we've had.
it is. I saw on television a young woman, absolutely incredible. She was well, anyway, she lost her job. She was on furlough, then lost her job because she was in that sort of a hospitality industry.
Yeah.
And she started her own card business. You won't believe what she did. She went onto the beach where she lives and she was picking up bits and pieces of plastic, a button, whatever we find or people drop accidentally or discard. And she picked them all up, sanitized them, put some sort of a plastic around them, and had small cards. And she put them on that. Each little card has something, and just one or two words, nothing huge and in depth, but the ingenuity of this young woman to try to make ends meet and to do
Mm,
something. She had no money. She always had enough to buy some paper. It was the sort of the recycled fluffy stuff. So it looked nice. I thought it looked absolutely amazing. And these homemade cards, which she's selling here on stands. And I thought, good for you. Really good
mm.
for you.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it
brilliant.
is. Yeah, I think people are incredible. And I
Yeah.
think they're incredible just to keep going.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it's lovely. But anyway, speaking of loveliness as well, I'm going to continue on a little bit with our regression, the chat about regression, but it only be a small chat today because I'd like to take you into regression. And the meditation, which is the foundation, of course, of everything that we will cover in time to come. Meditation is also the principle of us now, our life, of having the strength to, let's say, make homemade cards, the ability to just go to sleep without this volume of worry that is so oppressive on all of us. But the meditation, with the depth of meditation, the concentration is actually a very, very light form of trance. And with that in mind, many of you might have heard of the word trance regression, which sounds so super duper important. It's important, but it's not, you don't have to take it out of context. The trance regression means that the mind and the body and the mind, you have actually moved away from yourself and are able to go back into the past of time. There's more to it than that, which I will cover again tomorrow, next week, sorry, because I really would like to take you into trance. And I'm hoping, Thor, that you will follow as well, because I'd like to get your feedback. Because usually we have done this in groups, and that's very nice. The energy of the group helps us. So that is very positive. We're now on podcasting. So all we have is our words, the innuendo of the sound of our voices, and so on. So I'm very much hoping that the slight form of trance I'm going to take you into, and regression. The regression, to see how that last time, if you're able to move close to it, affects you now, what you're able to do with your last life now. What we see is always dependent on our karmic pattern, if we are allowed to see something or not. If it is too horrendous, it will not come forward, because we are not to freak out our life now. Our life now is so important. How we approach life, how we are, how we deal with it. So what comes forward will be to the benefit of our life now, that we can cope with our life now, and maybe encourage the talents that we have that are hidden to come out now, the creativity now, because of what's happening, this COVID situation. So we're going to, what I'd like you to do is to either stop your button, get yourself comfortable, sit down, lie down if you can, put a rug over yourself that you're warm, very important that you lie down, that your hands are either resting nicely on your stomach, along your side, something that will not cause you any pain or discomfort. Okay. And I'd like you to all close your eyes. I see Thor looking at me. I am ET now. Okay, okay. It's all right for me to look, but not for you guys to look. All right, or to listen. Close your eyes. Take a deep, deep breath. And as you exhale in your own time, in and out, in and out, you feel a calmness moving through your mind, like large hands caressing your mind. And you can hear, you can see the ocean lapping gently against a soft beach. And that wonderful calmness moving through every part of your mind, releasing the stresses, the anxieties, all the uncertainties go. They're moving away. Let them move. And this calmness now moves over your eyelids, around your nose, down your cheeks, your mouth, around your neck, and now resting on your shoulders. With every in and out breath, you move deeper and deeper. Feel that calmness. And that gentle relaxation stretches across your back, down your arms, your hands, as they now lie heavily on your lap. This wonderful calmness surrounds your heart, gentle rhythm of your heart, around your lungs, in and out, so calm, so relaxed. As that calmness reaches your stomach, let go of that very tight muscle. And as you let go, the weight of your body sinks deeply into the comfort of where you're sitting or lying, warm and comfortable, so deeply relaxed. This comfort now moves down your thighs, your knees, your shins, and once more out of your legs, feet. As you feel once more the dry, barren landscape beneath your feet, the heat emanating from the earth, the heat pounding down on your shoulders from the sun. And you feel so calm, so relaxed, so strong. And as you walk step by step, your head is held high, your back is straight. You feel your arms by your side. Step by step. And with the next step, you now leave the hard-baked earth. And you're moving swiftly, so lightly, over the landscape. Stretch out your arms. Stretch them out. You're flying, you're free from all physical restrictions. Feel your strength. Feel your ability. And in the horizon, you now see that brilliant white line. You see the reflection of many colors. And as you're pulled towards this other dimension, deeper and deeper, you now move through and into another time. So relaxed, so deep, deeper and deeper you're going. And as the mist clears away, you find yourself standing in front of that brook of water. It is the water of your life. It is strong and clear. Stoop down, cup your hands, allow the water to fill the palms of your hands. And as you do for a moment in time, get a glimpse of your past. Feel that strength. And now allow that water to run over your lips, your chin, down your neck, your chest and your forearms. As you now stand up, easily stepping across, you find yourself in that meadow. It is the inner sanctum of yourself. Become aware of the grass, the moist, soft grass beneath your feet, the change of the season. It is cooler. The amazing colors of the trees and the bushes, the bronzes, the reds, the yellows, some flying gently off their branches. And as you look to the heavens, past the blueness of the sky, again you become aware of the infinity, of the totalness of what you are part of. So much more. And with that thought, that brilliant white door once more appears and opens its large doors. And out of those doors comes a shaft of brilliant light, a wonderful, warm, golden yellow light, stretching across the meadow, cocooning you, drawing you now closer and closer into that long corridor. And as you are in and the door closes, you become aware of the wonderful fragrances of each color, the sounds of the universe, the calmness, and the deep, deep relaxation, the strength, the love that surrounds you. And as you find yourself in front of the red chakra, which is slightly open, open it a fraction more. Feel the energy, feel the strength. And as we now move up to the orange glow of the spleen chakra, we open this door as wide as we can, releasing difficulties, negativities, and allow it to glow. Feel that strength of knowledge, of motivation. As we now step out and move up to the yellow of the stomach chakra, and we open this door as wide as we can. Again, we let all the negativity and difficulties flow out, leaving a golden ray of happiness for your life, for your future. Step out and move up to the green, the heart chakra. And as we open that door as wide as we can, we also release any difficulties and welcome that wonderful balance, a balance in our body, a balance in our mind, our attitude of mind. Step out and move up to the wonderful blue of the throat and the chest. And as we open this door as wide as we can, also releasing difficulties that might be there, allow that wonderful glow of azure blue to move through us, a deep, deep sense of calmness, caressing, uplifting. Now step out and move up to the violet of the third eye, the indigo of the third eye. We open this door as wide as we can. And as we do, release the doubt, the insecurity, all difficulties, let go. As we step out and move up to the violet of the crown chakra, we open this door as wide as we can. We release all that might be left, filling us with joy, calmness, a deep sense of balance, each color taking in turn, caressing, surrounding, giving us strength, healing. And as they turn into that perfect white light, we find ourselves really surrounded by energy. And as it clears away, you now find yourself standing in front of a lift. The lift you're seeing is a little out of date with what you feel you should be seeing, but it is right. As the older style of lifts represent an indication of stability, they are a sense of well-being from a time gone by. You're in a foyer reminiscent of the 1920s. All is still and quiet. There's no one else around. And that also feels right. And also seems right. And as you look up, you see a very old-fashioned brass hand pointing to all the different floors of the building. You watch the ornate hand coming down to stop at the ground floor. And you hear a pleasant ping as the lift announces its arrival for you. The doors open and you walk in. As soon as you step into this wonderful lift, you can feel yourself settling down, comforted at the enclosed space of this special lift, protected. Look around. The light is mellow and soothing, as your body also feels very soothing, calm, and so relaxed. There are mirrors all around the inside of the lift, surrounded by gold gilded edges, which are beautifully carved, giving the lift a feeling of space and airiness, luxury. The mirrors reach halfway up the sides of the lift, And between the lift and the carpet is a thick, red, rich mahogany strip of wood. The smell of the lift is wonderful. A smell of cleanliness and freshness. Reflected in the bright, mellow light of the lift, you notice a brass panel with a display of A, B, C, and B, B on it. You realize that B, B is the basement of your relaxation, the depth of total peace within. You now press A, and the doors silently close, and you feel the lift gently descending as it goes down. You feel a wonderful sensation of deep relaxation as each muscle and nerve of your body relaxes even more. As the lift descends, so it now stops at A. The door opens, but you feel you want to go deeper yet, much deeper. So you now press B. As you press the B, you watch the lift doors close. As you feel yourself sinking down and down and down, deeper and deeper and deeper, as you lose track of all that is around you, only aware of the gentle feeling of drifting down and down and down. So deeply relaxed and calm, all the way down to the next floor. And again the lift doors open, but you still want to go deeper, because you know you can go deeper still. So you press C. As the lift doors close again, you feel yourself gently, comfortably drifting, floating down, all the way down and down and down, until again the lift comes to a halt and the doors open again. But you do not want to get out, because you want to go down to the basement of total relaxation. So you now look for the button that says B, B, and you press that button. Watch the lift doors close, and as you drift even deeper, you become aware of how slow and easy your breathing has become, slower and deeper. You feel your whole body heavier, comfortably heavier, sinking down and down, sinking down into sheer comfort, to the basement of total relaxation, down and down. Now again, the lift stops, and as the door opens, you are now down to the basement of total relaxation. You feel so calm, so right, so free. Before you step out of the lift, you have a feeling of overwhelming welcome emanating from deep within yourself. You feel so welcome, as if all that surrounds you is especially designed for your comfort and happiness. You see someone approaching you. See that person. And they are now asking you to step out of the lift. And as you step out of the lift, I want you to look down at your feet. Down at your feet. What do your feet look like? What color are they? Look up to your legs. Look at your hands, your arms, You feel from deep within yourself that this is where you have wanted to be for a long, long time. A long time. Look around where you are. Look around where you are. There's no feeling of surprise. You know where you are. It is a feeling of long time ago. It feels so natural to look, to walk. A feeling of harmony and understanding. You feel comfortable. You feel safety in the company you are in. And you relax deeper and deeper. You see your life, you see the images, you smell what is around you. Your deeper mind will learn today all that is needed to help you deal and live your life to its fullest potential by providing you with what you're seeing, positive thoughts and images. Feel the love, the camaraderie that is around you. And also feel the love you have found within yourself, with all the ups and downs and uncertainties that are around you. Feel that love within yourself. Feel the love around you. So much so as to give you that feeling of happiness about your life, your circumstances, and bringing forward that inner strength within yourself to handle and deal with your life on a more efficient level than you have ever done before. You feel the quiet support of who is walking beside you. person who was walking beside you now takes your hand to lead you back towards the lift. And as you feel that connection, that strength, you now find yourself once more in that lift, the wonderful smell, and so on. Press the button, number A. The lift gently closes, and you feel the warm sensation as it begins to move up and up and up and up. You feel comfortable, you feel safe, and you feel stable. As the door opens to the ping, you move out. Step out with that which is guiding you. And now, as the violet mist surrounds you, you become aware you're once more that long white corridor. As you stand in front of the violet, take what you need, gently close the door. Down you go to the indigo once more. Take of that energy and then gently close the door. Down to the blue, the azure blue. Take what you need and close that door. Down we go to the wonderful green. Take of that power and strength, balance, and then close the door. Down we go to the golden yellow. Again, take what you need and close the door. And as we approach the orange, strength of motivation, take what you need and then close the door. And as we stand in front of the red, take that power, take that strength. Close the door but a little. And as you step out of that corridor, once more, you face that who is guiding you. And as you say farewell, again you feel that mist. A gentle indication to step into your thinking mind. And as you do, you become aware of your need to move your body, your shoulders, your hands, your feet. As you take a deep, deep breath and exhale, in your own time, open your eyes.
Thank you, Anas.
Welcome, Thor. It was the basis of our meditations. Usually when I've done this, I haven't used, say, the full Monty, but because we haven't given meditations for a little while, I'm hoping that it will benefit our listeners. So I'm so interested in how you reacted, how you felt about the whole thing.
That works.
May I ask where you went? The lift going down?
Yeah, so the first landscape, when you sort of open the first door, like was obviously the lift. So the first landscape that I saw was like a snowy landscape. Obviously I didn't go out. That was, and then we went further, and then I saw some sort of, I would say it's like African savanna.
Wow.
And then we went deeper, and then it was like a green grassland. And obviously we went deeper. And then I think I stepped the last room last landscape that I stepped into was my Native American life, the one Native American life that I have. That's what I stepped into, where my sort of the guiding force is called Flying Winds, and my name at the time was Mover of Earth.
I remember, yes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So that's where we went. And I mean, in so many ways, he was my partner in that life. That's we confirmed that quite a while ago.
Yes.
So it just felt. I mean, he used the word love, which just felt incredible. And we were sort of just walking through that landscape. I saw some canoeing. Um, yeah, so that was just really, really, really deep.
So what do you feel uh, it may benefit you now?
Good question. I was thinking about that. How does it benefit me now?
Would you have thought that that type of life, A, it's hard to go trapping as your livelihood is not easy. It's also very dangerous.
Hmm. Yeah, but there was also just something about feeling the love of that partnership,
Yes, yes.
right? That comradeship, that
Strength, yes.
partnership, that strength of
Yeah,
like, I would say, I want to use the word like devotion or loyalty. Like there was like 100% devotion and loyalty in that
yeah.
partnership, and just the feeling of that was really powerful. I don't think we've ever confirmed like because I think he was some sort of hunter. Like
Okay.
he was the hunter. Obviously, I
Mm-hmm.
think everybody was like everybody had to hunt basically.
Yes, that's right.
But I think I was some sort of I want to say like medicine because I felt like I was sort of looking for herbs and that kind of stuff. So I think I was sort of more like a medicine man kind of person.
Okay. You could have also been looking for roots because
Yeah.
part of the diet wasn't just meat.
Yeah.
It was also roots were very commonly eaten.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turnips, wild turnips and things.
Yeah. But that's the feeling I got. Some sort of that's the inkling that I got, sort of medicine, healing,
Yes,
something in that spectrum. So that's definitely what I felt. But yeah, I mean it's also an incredibly difficult life, right?
absolutely.
You
Yes,
know, you can't do anything but to hunt and survive.
that's right. That's right. And in the winter, when it became winter, of course, the livestock, whatever there was, wasn't as plentiful.
Yeah.
Did you get any feeling of the relationship that you had with this trapper?
Well, I think we were like together basically. That's
Yeah.
what we've confirmed and or like there was at least a deep sense of love
Yes.
with this other
Yes.
person. Yeah.
Saving each other's neck and
Yeah.
supporting each other.
What
Do
I
you
think is
feel?
quite
Yeah. Go on.
what
Sorry.
I think is, and I'm not, maybe you can elaborate on this. What
Yeah.
I think is quite powerful about at least Native Americans per se is that they, although they sort of had a sense of having to like hunt and survive and all that kind of stuff, they still had a really strong spiritual practice. So like they still had that ability to like, I don't know, self-actualize or like link in or connect basically,
Oh,
which I think is,
oh, totally. When they, what I know of them is that even it doesn't matter which tribe we're talking about, they respected the animal that they killed for the food to sustain themselves. They didn't just take
mm,
it for granted or slaughter. You
mm,
know, like we do. Let's say the white
mm,
man does. I know I'm being very vague about it because we're not all like that.
yeah,
But at that time, they just came down and they shoot it. Let's say the buffalo just from a train. They just got rid of them. No, they respected all life and they
yeah,
appreciated the life that they took in order to feed themselves, and nothing was wasted from the skins to the hooves. Everything was utilized.
mm.
No, that's good. There's this feeling because usually you see Augustine, don't you?
Yes, normally as my main guide is Augustine. Yeah.
The feeling that you got with this trapper chap. Do you sometimes get that feeling when you're? I know you're very well balanced. You do, as we said, you do your exercises, you do the meditations, you eat well, and you have friends and so on. Do you ever feel that love coming through if the chips are down? If you feel a little bit, you know, sort of
Yeah, no, absolutely. Every time when I sort of feel that my negativity is sort of creeping in, it's almost always sort of packaged with a positive thought or a positive feeling, basically.
nice, nice, very nice,
I
very, very
definitely
good.
believe that comes from the meditation and the guidance of my guides. Yeah.
Yes, yes, it does, because that meditation and the guidance is, of course, we're going through a karmic period, and that's it.
Yeah.
We have to move through it. And if we understand that there is a purpose and we're not just being picked at,
Yeah.
we'll make them suffer, or we'll make you suffer, whatever, then it's more bearable.
Mm.
And there is, when I mentioned at the brook of water, we have so many talents, and those talents are still in us, and I know we can use them. All of a sudden, the light bulb will come on, and you forge a new career, and whatever it happens to be, it is possible.
Yeah.
Very, very possible. Or you see someone else doing something, fine. Maybe it's a
Yeah.
spark for that person.
Yeah. No, thank you
I
so
think
much, Ines. That was really.
that's
It,
okay. You
it
did
was
very,
also.
very well.
It was also really vivid. Like it was all very
Yeah,
clear. So that was quite. Quite nice as well. It was very
good,
vivid. All of it.
good. Well, you have very strong visualization abilities.
Mm.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. So I thought, we're always talking about regression going back, but we can also go forward.
Yeah.
And that's that's a really interesting topic as well. So I thought next week, if you agree, we'll discuss that's part of the regression, because what we see sometimes in regression doesn't always make sense,
Yeah.
or we're assuming it has to be something that's from the future.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking to ET, hello, mommy,
As we do. As we
as
do.
we do, of course, as we always do.
Yeah.
But gosh, it's good to be with you, Thor.
You too, Ines.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Good. You're very, very welcome. Food for thought. Keep going. Keep going. Feel
Yeah.
that harmony. Feel the harmony. Love your life. And I can only imagine all the things we all see on the news. To give strength, kindness, consideration, empathy to all of us, to everybody. I know there's some super fat cats. I'm talking about the rest of us. I know that we will find happiness again, and we will find purpose. As you said in your little doodad, everything will come to an end.
Yeah.
And I think you're ready. Whoever is listening to the podcast, not because it's our podcast, but a podcast of this kind, you're already one step ahead of everyone else, because you're trying to help yourself. You're
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
And that is it.
That is it.
Yeah, it really is.
Amazing. Well, that was another Friday. Thank you so much, Ines.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Thor.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Spiritual Link, the podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or wants us to explore a topic, please reach out on our Instagram account @SpiritualLinkCo.